Is this the most confusing housing market ever? I think it is really playing on buyers and sellers. Let's take a look at how February fared compared to 2022 and what you can expect moving forward into March. Let's have a look. All right, so overall, February 2023 stats. February 22 to 23 value increase went up by 4%. That's phenomenal. Average sale price, 326 and some change. We have an average list to sale price of 100%. That's great. So what have the headlines been saying? Home prices are going down. What we're seeing in Grand Rapids as a whole is things selling for list price, which is great, which usually when you get some outliers, when you have more buyers entering the market, that could mean year over year their list price being over 100% to the sales price. Days on market was 31, so a little bit of an increase there. Homes sold 494. That was compared to over 600 the previous year, and we still had appreciation this year. And homes sold today were over 1,000. So, like I've said in the past, a month of inventory is usually 1,000 homes on the market. We're sitting at about 0.6 months of inventory, so just over a couple weeks. So there's not a lot of homes on the market, roughly about 600 homes on the market. But how did each price range fare? We're going to take a look at 250 and under, 250 to 350 and so on, just to see where homes are selling and how that plays into the affordability. So let's take a look at how $250,000 homes and under performed in February. We have total sales of 188. So of the 400 and some, almost 200 of them were under 250,000. Sale to list price was right there, so keeping with the average, and days on market was less, which makes sense. If you're under the median price for the area, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get homes selling faster. So let's take a look at how homes fared between 250,000 and 350,000. What we have here is 157 sales. List to sale price was actually higher. So this is evident of having homes, below, but still not quite the smaller homes that need extra work. It's what are most people buying and looking for in Grand Rapids, and this is telling us, look, we can afford this price range because we have this lifestyle, this, that, the other thing. First-time home buyers are also, a lot of them, in this price range. So you are going to get a sale to list price ratio of being over the list price. And days on market was actually a little longer, which makes sense. Homes are a little more expensive. Moving on to the 350 to 450. So this is your move up sellers. So they're selling their first home, maybe their second, and moving up into something. In general, this is the kind of price range we're looking at for your first time home seller. And total sales dropped almost in half by 76. Sale to list price was still there at 100%. Days on market was longer. So sometimes you might get a little bit of, new construction in this price range. It is the lower end of new construction, but overall pretty competitive. If you have a home that's under contract or you need to sell and move into something, that's where we get the competitiveness of the 100. So boom, selling at sale to list price is right on the money at 100%. Now let's see what 450 to 550 did. Total sales dropped in over half again at 33 sales. Now we're selling at a little bit of a discount, so under the list price is what they're selling for, and nearly 2 months on the market. Some of that could be with new construction. Generally they're listed right at framing stage and don't get under contract, a lot of them, until they're almost complete, so people can catch the vision of them. So we're at 2 months on the market. This also is someone who's generally moving up, so they're a little leery and they're wanting to get a little bit of a deal to help out with the interest rates, of course. So we're seeing a lot of the sale to list price might mean that there's seller concessions built into there. So let's see what happened with the high dollar homes, 550 and up. Total sales actually more than the previous price range, but we have a lot bigger price range in at 40, and this is where we're taking a big hit. So 96 sale to list price ratio. So they're selling underpriced, could be some seller concessions in there to help out, and 67 days on market, not bad for the Grand Rapids area. What we have to remember for all of this, and some stats we need to look at outside of just what homes are doing and what they're selling for, is right now we have mortgage applications being at their lowest in a couple decades, which usually has a trickle effect into 90 days, 60 to 90 days down the road. So if you're thinking about buying, you generally will have less competition right now, even though the rates are on the rise again, bumping the 7%. And if you're selling, you're not going to have as many buyers right now, or potentially in the future in that spring market, and you could have more competition. So right now is really a confusing time for people. Do I sell? Do I want to buy? Do I want to jump into this higher interest rate? It is higher than previous years, but do I want to lock in now, lock in my payment? I know my rent's probably going to go up in the next year anyway. What can I do to get into an affordable home? What's affordable to me? What's affordable for the area? What's the home like? There's a lot of different factors playing into this. Of course, it is buying a home, it is selling a home, it is rather complex. So if you have any questions about your current situation, or a little more in-depth look at neighborhoods you're looking to buy or sell in, please reach out to me. I know there's a lot of numbers here, but we need to look forward, and chances are interest rates are going to stay the same or go up a little bit until things kind of cool down and inflation cools down some more, and the Federal Reserve sees what they want to see on the job front. So obviously we're wishing for no one to lose their job. Michigan in particular Grand Rapids, is a great safe haven because of the industries we have. So plan on homes still selling quickly. Plan on there being a little more competition than what you're seeing nationwide. We saw it here. Homes are still appreciating. You're seeing the headlines, home prices are going down, but values are going up in Michigan. So thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, leave a comment as to what you think is going to happen, and we'll see you next month for the March update.